Hey, it is VSG Barbie, and I am doing a quick little update video of what's been going on with me. It has been, um, has it been a month? Okay, it's almost been 2 months, but not quite yet. Um, but today is September 6th, and I am doing this update video. I actually should have did this video last month, but y'all, I've been kind of busy. So we're gonna cover a couple little things, not much, but I'm gonna cover a little something, something. First thing I want to cover is I have lost 100 pounds. I am 290, and sometimes my weight jumps back up to 300. Sometimes I believe it's water weight because really all I do is drink. Let me get my little handy dandy bottle for you. Hold on. I keep this by my bed at all times. So I fill this up every probably 2 or 3 times a day. If I'm consistent on this, I drink it all the way down to the bottom and then I go get some more or whatever. It's actually strawberry sugar-free juice. Like I don't know, I think it's like Walmart brand or something. I switch between the Crystal Lights and the Walmart brand, so I kind of do whatever. And they say you're supposed to put 2 of those sleeves in one Kool-Aid pitcher. I only put 1 sleeve in there because I don't do that sugar, and I've been doing that all my life, so it's nothing that I just started. I posted a picture on my Facebook and my Instagram, if you follow me, of me losing 100 pounds and answering the questions that I usually get all the time, which is, well, Nasira, you lost 100 pounds. It's been less than, um, it hasn't been 2 months yet. You know, what did you do exactly? Sorry, this damn camera. What did you do exactly to lose that weight? Um, well, I don't really eat anything, like I've said several times before, because I guess people think that I think people, in my opinion, rush into food too fast. I was one of those people at first when I had surgery. My mind wasn't clicking, but as time went on and I dumped after dumped after dumped, I realized that that shit wasn't important anymore. Um, it's not a diet, it's literally a lifestyle change. You have to be committed to this. You can't just say one day, oh yeah, I'm just going to do it and then do it and think everything's going to be peaches and ice cream, because it's not. Like I said, there are certain days that I feel totally up to eating certain things, and then there are some days I just don't want it. Um, Couple of things that I do eat that are my go-tos every day. Water. I have to have cold water. It has to be cold. Like like ice cold. Sugar-free juice. I just tried the strawberry for the first time and I like it. Um, I don't do fruit punch anymore. It makes me throw up, so I kind of stay away from the fruit punch. But I do the lemonade, and I do the tea, and I do the strawberry lemonade from Crystal Light. Um, Light apple juice is my favorite. I drink that a lot because it does make me poo, which is a problem that I am beginning to have. So I drink the apple juice so I can go to the bathroom. I stay away from sugar. Recently, I ate some Bluebell chocolate ice cream, like the little bitty containers. I threw them away, but they're like this small. Y'all, at first I was fine, but it didn't hit me until like an hour ago, and it was like a hot ass mess, a shitty mess, like seriously. So I don't want that no more. I'm gonna try to stay away from the ice cream. Um, But sugar-free ice cream, depending on, some sugar-free stuff tastes really sweet. So it kind of just depends on the company and the brand and the type of um, food it is. Tuna without oil is my favorite. with like a spoonful of mayonnaise, Hellman's light, and then a spoonful of light um, ranch uh, Hidden Valley dressing is so good. Um, what else? I instant potatoes and instant grits. And somebody said something about isn't that whatever percentage of fat? Here's my thing about that. Actually, we'll talk about that in a second. Sliced bananas, peanut butter and crackers, um, protein shakes, smoothies. I really don't like protein shakes that much. I'm more into the smoothie. So I'll take a smoothie and then I'll put my protein powder in there and then I'll drink that. Um, Lunch meat, I like the honey roasted turkey and then I like American cheese. Sandwich sliced very thin. That's kind of basically all I eat. Oh, and bluebell, not bluebell, baby bell cheese. Those are awesome. Um, the only fat chips that I can eat are Cheetos, like the puffs, and I really only eat like 2 or 3 puffs and then I'm done. But I try to stay away from those because I know that my stomach likes them. But we're going to talk about this Graze box. Um, and before I get into the Graze box, I want to try to talk about um, how people will treat you after surgery or whatever. Or how people in your own community will act and what I've done to avoid or I'm the clap back queen, okay? I will clap back at somebody real quick if they come at me disrespectful. But it's really their own ignorance because we all have different journeys, and I can't stress that enough. My journey is not going to be the same as yours, just like yours is not going to be the same as your neighbor or whoever else that had the surgery. We all eat different. We all can tolerate different things. Now, when I posted something about what I eat, I said I don't eat fat and I don't eat sugar, which is 100% true. Now, everything most of the time does have fat and sugar in it. Sometimes natural fat, sometimes natural sugar. But I don't go around eating cupcakes, pizza, tacos, bacon, potato chips, and corn dogs all day. That's not when I meant by fat and sugar, that's what I meant. Like, I'm not finna go to the grocery store and buy cookies and buy chips and buy tons of chocolate bars and sit around and eat that and watch TV. So when I am talking about fat and sugar, that's what I mean. I am not talking about natural sugar or natural fat that are found in bananas or that are found in lunch meat because meat has fat. Some fats are good, some sugars are good, but I'm talking about that sugar that man put in the food. So I don't eat that. So people say little smart stupid shit like, oh my god, aren't potatoes have fat in them? Duh. But potatoes are also natural and they're from the ground and I eat them. And I eat instant potatoes because when I came out of surgery, I couldn't really eat anything. I wasn't eating anything. I was literally blacking out and going to the hospital. So my doctor gave us the okay to eat potatoes as an option, just like they give us broth, and broth has hella salt in it. And they give us what else did they give us? Oh, the cream soups, like the cream mushroom, you mix it with water, that has hella fat in it. And people's like, oh my god, that's just what we have to do. It is what it is. You barely eat anything. So why are you so worried about calories? Why are you so worried about carbs? I get that you want to lose weight, but you're already losing weight the unnatural way. So don't force it. There are people who are so obsessed with losing weight. They probably weigh themselves every day. They probably monitor what goes in their mouth every day, which is fine. But there's a difference between being health conscious and being obsessed. And when you get to the point where you're obsessed, you definitely need to go talk to a shrink because it's not that serious. Don't push your obsessiveness on other people. you know. And when I clap back, I'm like, yeah, I eat potatoes and they're fat, but you have to remember, I eat there. You can always eat organic potatoes. You can always eat fat-free potatoes. You can always eat instant, which I don't know if instant is better than uh natural potatoes, but that's what I eat, and I only eat 2 ounces of it, and it's not a big deal. Which I don't care how people feel what goes in my mouth, because at the end of the day, I lost 100 pounds less than 2 months. Can they say the same? Right. So whatever I'm doing is clearly working. So you should take notes and let your top meet your bottom lip. Okay. I really hate when people try to judge or tell somebody else how to eat or how to think or how to do this when, like I said before, everybody's journey is different. You can't say, well, this will work for you. I just say, this worked for me. You can try it and see if it works for you. I can't tolerate steak and ground beef and sausage and bacon. I can't even eat fish. I can't eat chicken. I can't eat turkey. I can't eat any solid type of meats. And my stomach doesn't like red meat at all. I can't do pork either. Um, my stomach literally likes honey roasted, um, honey roasted lunch meat, thin sliced. That's it. I can't eat anything else. It doesn't work for me. Like I said, everybody's different. So just remember that, in this process, going through this process, there are going to be people who say asshole things to you on these sites and whatever, because you have to remember, we're coming out, we're being very vulnerable with our journey, and they're going to be buttholes. And my best advice to you is to give them the girl or boy bye and just move on, because they're going to continue to be assholes, because 9 times out of 10 they're jealous because you're doing something that they can't do, or you have willpower and they obviously don't. All right, let's get into this Graze box. um I saw this on TV and I thought it was super cool. I'm going to show you guys the boxing of it. So it came like this. Oh, it came like this in this type of box. I think this is the shipping information on the back. There's a 4 snack sample box. That's this box. Your next box is an 8 snack variety box. Um, I guess I'm supposed to get on there and buy it. I'm not really sure. But anyway, I haven't read all the information. So this is the back part of the box. Just kind of shows different snacks that they have. And then those 4 items are the ones that I chose out of millions of items. They give you like you just kind of slide through and you pick like, I hate it, I like it, I love it. And I went through hundreds and hundreds of foods that I liked and loved. They have popcorn, they have like these little granola bars, they have dips, they have soups, they have like these little Chex Mix stuff. It's really cool. So some of the things that I said that I liked were, I already opened this, but it is I said it backwards. It's a caramel apple dip, and it's like dried up apples. I cannot see this. Dried up apples. It has 80 calories. Only 80 calories. The calories probably come from the caramel. But it looks like this. Let's see if I can show you. Looks like that. And y'all, the apples are dried up. You just dip them in a caramel and eat them. It's my favorite so far. Underneath the caramel apple, there's a little saying, and it says, a snack a day helps hunger away. So, I really think these are cool for VSG people or RNY people or weight loss people, period. Um, because everything's supposed to be like natural. And good for you. And they all come in little, the samples come in little portions, but when you get your real box, I'm pretty sure they come in, probably the size of my phone is probably how much you'll probably get, or a little bit bigger. This also came in the box. It kind of just gives you the stats and the health information and the ingredients information of all the foods that I got. So the twisted black peppercorn, um, everything is around, it says 0.99 ounces. The caramel apple is 0.92 ounces. The sour cream and garlic, they're like croissant things. They're 25, oh, I'm sorry, 0.88 ounces. And then the Japanese miso soup is 1.2 ounce. As far as the calories for the soup, it's 90. The calories for the sour cream and garlic little bread things are 130. The apples and the caramel is 80. And then the twisted pepper popcorn is 130. So, I mean, this stuff, I think you shouldn't get it and snack on it all day. You should get it and keep it in your car, keep it at your job, at your school, for when you are need a pick me up, and you're like, when you're, when you're diabetic, you need something to boost your sugar up. So when you're a VSG or a weight loss patient, you need something to boost your energy up if you haven't been eating all day, or if you forgot to eat and you can't rush to a store or something. You have this at your desk or wherever you are, and you can just grab something and eat it, and then you'll be good. They also gave me, as far as fat, let's look at the fat. There's zero fat in all these. Everything has zero fat. Calories from fat. The soup is 25. The garlic and sour cream little bread things are 70. The apples and the caramel is 15. And sour cream and garlic, sorry, is 70. The apples and the caramel is 15. And then the popcorn is 60. So everything is pretty good. Like in here it says that the toffee sauce that the caramel is in has skim milk, unsalted butter, um, burnt sugar. Uh, the dried apples have lemon juice on them. Um, so yeah, it's pretty cool. Now it does give you an option to press if you don't want any GMOs, any MSGs. If you don't want any soy, if you don't want any dairy, if you have an allergy, if you don't want any peanuts, you can like customize everything. And no, I did not pay for this, and I did not pay for the shipping. It was free. So it says, "Welcome to Graze, ready for a personalized box for wholesome and yummy treats in the mail. It's easy to make most of your Graze. It's easy to make the most of your Graze experience. For you, first you receive a free box. The second thing, you personalize it, manage your account, and get social with it. Enjoy your box." And it also gave me these cool little coupons at the bottom, and they say, you'll love this. Get your first and fifth free box. Um, so I guess every month I just put this code in, and I get a free box. So I have one, two, three, four of these. So I get 4 free boxes, I guess. I'm not really sure. Let's go to the second thing. This is the twisted black pepper popcorn. Not sure when I'll be able to eat this, but got that. And the little garlic sour cream bread things. These are probably good on salad or in soup. I might put these in my soup so they can get nice and soft. I don't eat bread, but whatever. And I was really intrigued by this soup. I love miso soup. So I double tapped it to make sure they gave it to me because I love it. And it has wasabi seaweed beans. So these are the wasabi seaweed beans that you put in the soup. And this is the paste. That's the soup. Wasabi seaweed beans and the paste. So you just spoon the paste out and mix it with water, and there's your soup. It says put the paste in a bowl or a mug, Add 9 ounces of hot water. Stir for 30 seconds. Enjoy. And then as a side snack, you have these little bean things. So you don't have to put them in the soup. You just eat them or whatever. And underneath where the soup was, it says snacks are always a good idea. Underneath where the garlic was, the garlic little snacks or whatever, it now contains wheat. So these have wheat in them. Good luck eating just one. And then for the underneath the popcorn, it says good doesn't need to be boring, and that's right here. So they have little cute stuff. And then right here, if you can see it, you probably can't, but ooh, hold on, wait, let's move this and let's move this so you can maybe possibly see that. Okay, right there, right there, that writing right there where my thumb is moving in circle, it says, this may sound bananas, but but I find you appealing. I mean, just little cute stuff. And it says, share your Graze box at Instagram at Graze box and tag it Graze USA. So this is a really cute idea, I think, that Graze has done, that everybody should take advantage of. And, you know, like I said, when you first get on there, you just start picking cool things that you like and you don't like. And then they'll pick, which ones out of the ones you pick to send you. And then as far as your personalized box, you pick whatever you want exactly in that box and then they'll send it. I'm going to try all these things and get back to you. The only thing I've tried so far is the apples and the caramel. Like I said, I don't really eat half the stuff in here. I know I'm going to definitely eat that soup and possibly put those croissant things on top of my soup. And then probably give the popcorn to my sister. But these are some good. The Graze box is really good for weight loss patients, in my opinion. Like I said before, because you never know if you may find yourself hungry. You don't want to go to like a fast food place because you're not supposed to be eating that stuff. So you can have a quick little snack in your car, at your job, at your school, wherever, to just pop in your mouth to get you through the day or through whatever, so you can eat your meal once you get home. Okay, so that's basically it. Two things I want to share I've been having issues with so far. I wouldn't call them complications, but they've been issues I've been having to deal with. Dumping and acid reflux. I get acid reflux really bad. I stay away from anything spicy, anything that has any type of a bam wham. Oh, I don't want that in my throat. It literally feels like it's burning from here on in my chest. I do take acid reflux medicine that my doctor prescribed me and my surgeon, and that helps. It goes away. And the dumping, as long as I stay away from the foods like hamburger meat, greasy foods, fatty foods, sugary foods, dairy, like milk and things like that, ice cream, and don't overeat and don't drink while eating, I won't have any issues. I'll be fine. So as long as I stay within my boundary of food, I'm great. I don't dump. But if I decide to try something that's not in the categories that I eat, I'll throw up basically, and it does hurt and it's disgusting. Um, Really quick, Labor Day just passed. Um, I personally didn't have any issues with Labor Day, smelling all the food and watching people eat. It did make me feel some type of way. It was a struggle because everybody else was eating things. I had to bring my food with me. I found myself explaining why I was eating a certain way. People respected it. Um, People got a little weird comments, saying, "Oh, I couldn't do that." But like I said, surgery is not for everybody. Um, but I didn't really have that issue. I did find myself giving in at one point, and I ate a spoonful of barbecue, like pulled pork and I threw it up because it was way too sweet. And I took a bite of fried fish and I threw that up because I don't eat fish and I don't eat anything fried. So that was a slap in my face, but we all go through that because we all have to realize that sometimes we go through these things and we have to pick ourselves up and move on from it because we're going to have days that we fall on our ass. As long as we pick our ass back up and keep it moving, we shouldn't have that issue anymore, right? You learn from your mistakes. So don't be afraid to try new food. Don't be afraid to try fried foods when you're able to eat them. It's just that I know right now my stomach doesn't like that type of stuff, and I don't know if it will ever will, but I don't really miss it. I don't. Um, I really don't because throwing it back up, y'all, it doesn't taste good. It tastes good going down, but it doesn't taste good coming back up. All right. Love you guys so much. Thank you for watching me. And thank you for following my journey. And if you have any questions and you want any support, contact me. Facebook, Instagram, whatever. Email down below. Ask me any questions or whatever. I hope everything's going well with all of you. And if you are new to my channel, thank you for watching and thank you for supporting me. If you are my old people, hey, what's up? Thank you for watching me and thank you for just being there. I love you guys. You guys have been down with me. Okay. I gotta go. Bye.